Arsenal have not firmed up their interest with a concrete bid to Leicester. Now, we are hearing about another interest in Lucas Paqueta, who is an attacking midfielder but stroke an 8. He can play attacking midfielder, but he can play a big backward as a deep line playmaker. He's quick, he's Brazilian, he has a flair, he has a trickery, he can play like an 8, he can play as a 10, which is fantastic to have. But there's a caveat there. He is a Lyon player. If you remember, this is like a trauma moment for me because every time we try to get a deal from Lyon, it's always protracted. Something.
2-2. And Ronaldo.
Welcome, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome to Soccer Staples. If you are new, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn notification bell. Like I said, if you're new, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on notification bell. So we'll be discussing Lucas Paqueta. I said Lucas Paqueta, the Brazilian midfielder, attacking midfielder. We've been linked heavily in the last 48 hours to him. And we're talking about Tielemans. Tielemans, we know this has gone on forever. We've been hearing that it's getting close. For almost a month, it's getting close. Nothing has gotten done. So, guys, like I said, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on your notification bell. Soccer Staples is a channel, is a new channel. Do not forget to subscribe, like the video, and turn notification bell on. So let's look at some of the stats of Lucas Paqueta before we discuss other issues regarding him. He's a Brazilian international. He played for AC Milan a few years ago, but he didn't hit this certain heights, and he transferred to Lyon. I went to Lyon, and things have changed. So let's look at how he started his career. Let's go a big backwards. Started from Flamingos, where he made a total of 32 appearances, 10 goals, and that was it for Flamingos. Then he went 2018 to 2019 season for AC Milan. He made 13 appearances, scored just a goal. Then 2019 to 2020, he made 24 appearances, no goal. Then he went to Lyon. 2020 to 2021, he made 30 appearances, 9 goals. 2021, 2022, 35 appearances, 9 goals. So a total of 65 appearances for Lyon, 18 goals, which is not a bad shout for a midfielder. Yes, we know we are looking for a midfielder to help us in the attack and do a bit of defensive work. We know we are looking for an 8, and we've been linked aggressively to Tielemans for a while. But unfortunately, we are here. It's getting closer. It's always getting closer, but nothing is getting done. No official bid has been submitted for some reason. Even though we know that Arsenal has done a bit of a background work on Tielemans, trying to convince him of the project, but for some reason, it's a bit suspicious, right, guys? What do you guys think? We've done all the background work on Tielemans, but for a reason, we've not bidded for Tielemans. What could be going on in the background that we are not privy to? Is it that Arsenal are weighing the options, or Leicester asking for a bit too much the transfer fee, and Arsenal are reluctant to pay, or Arsenal have found a better option suited for what they are looking for, so they can compete with the likes of Liverpool, Chelsea, and Man City? So what could be the problem? Like I read Tielemans, I think he's a very good player, 25. He can still improve. He has not got to his prime. He's about to move into his prime at 25 years old. He has 2 or 3 years of English football experience. So he's set to the league. Yes, last season was not the best of season for Tielemans, but for some reason, Arsenal have not firmed up their interest with a concrete bid to Leicester. Now, we are hearing about another interest in Lucas Paqueta, who is an attacking midfielder but stroke an 8. He can play attacking midfielder, but he can play a big backward as a deep line playmaker. He's quick, he's Brazilian, he has a flair, he has a trickery, he can play like an 8, he can play as a 10, which is fantastic to have. But there's a caveat there. He is a Lyon player. If you remember, this is like a trauma moment for me because every time we try to get a deal from Lyon, it's always protracted. Sometimes we will get 1 or 2 above the line. Most of the time, we do not get a transfer from Lyon. Most Arsenal fans are aware of this. Remember, like I said, how he took a transfer ban on Atletico Madrid for us to get that deal done. let's not forget, we tried a year before we bought, like I said, we tried to get him, and we know how Leon are very difficult. The presence of Leon Michel Olas is a difficult human being to negotiate with. He reminds me of Daniel Levy of sport. He is a difficult character to negotiate with. So now, like I said, I love the player. How do we get this deal done if there's actually genuine interest in him? So there was a tweet from Ben Jacob, a very credible tier 1 journalist in my opinion. Let's look at it. Reading from here, it says, Arsenal interested in Lucas Paqueta, but no bid made. Lyon will let Paqueta leave, but Jean-Michel Aulas will still want at least 65 million euros. That's equivalent of 60 million pounds plus add-ons. Back in January, he said he will hold out for 80 million euros, but was told price wouldn't be quite that high. Now, contrary to some reports, Newcastle haven't made any offer either this window. Both clubs feel Lyon's valuation too high. Lyon said to have had offers, but no evidence of a formal bid from any English Premiership club. Arsenal more likely to get fully buy-in from Paqueta, but proceeding further. There's a bit of spelling errors there, but from the gist of what we're looking at, yeah, Arsenal are interested, but no bid has been made. Now, if Lyon are demanding in excess of 65 million pounds, I don't think Arsenal will be able to afford that. Not because the player is not good, but I don't think he's worth that kind of higher amount, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you think Lucas Paqueta is worth in excess of 65 million pounds? Sorry, 65 million euros, which is in excess of 60 million pounds. I don't think Arsenal will be able to pay that. Now, we know Lyon likes to drive a hard bargain. They like a bidding war. Now, there are other reports that were saying that Newcastle might be interested, and we can see that Ben Jacobs have denied that Newcastle will not come close to the valuation Lyon are always asking of. Well, like I said, we know how difficult 2 years ago we're trying to get, what's the name of the player? We're trying to get Awa. Remember the Awa saga that was the saga of the transfer window 2 years ago? This smells and feels like Awa all over again. That is why I am not going to advise Arsenal fans to get excited. This looks like another Awa. Like I said, Lyon are a difficult candidate. Let's not forget, let's remind ourselves of what happened in January when Newcastle tried to get Bruno Guimaraes. Even though the deal was almost done, Lyon came out with a statement denying the validity of that because they wanted a couple of millions to the deal. That's how petty Michel Aulas and the Lyon hierarchy are when it comes to dealing with them for deals. So I am not optimistic about this deal. It's still possible. I'm not saying it's out of the realms of possibility, but looking at antecedent of how Lyon like to drive a hard bargain, how their president loves a protracted deal, I don't see Arsenal getting this deal over the line. Like I said, I'm not saying it's not possible. The probability of this happening for me is very, very low. If you disagree, leave it in the comment section respectfully. Do you think Arsenal can get this deal done with Lyon for Lucas Paqueta? I highly doubt it. So let's move to Tielemans. What could be happening with Tielemans? What could be happening with Tielemans? According to Ben Jacobs, Tielemans also still possible. Arsenal have never stopped contact. Nothing in N'Golo Kante's links. If you look at other videos I dropped, I've debunked that. Maybe I've not done it on this channel. My other channel, Soccer Highway 304, I've made a video regarding N'Golo Kante. But like I said, the Tielemans deal is a possibility. Like I said, English Premiership experience. He knows the league. He has bought into the project, but I do not know what is keeping this deal from being materialized. Maybe there are some other things you are not privy to. Maybe Leicester might be haggling for a higher transfer fee, even though he has one more year left of his contract. We know how Leicester can be difficult to deal with. Let's not forget, even the Harry Maguire deal to Manchester United, we know how protracted that deal went. Leicester drives a hard bargain in the Premiership. Maybe that's why Arsenal is keeping it on the back burner and waiting till the tail end of the transfer window to push this deal through, because they know Leicester will want to get in excess of £30 million for a player that has just 1 year on his contract, and Arsenal might not be willing to pay that amount. So maybe that's what's keeping it. What do you guys think about Lucas Paqueta links? and Tielemans. Do you think it's possible for Arsenal to acquire both, or you think Arsenal just get one of either player? What do you think? Leave it in the comment section. Like I said, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on your notification bell so when I drop this video you can be alerted. Soccer Staples, like I said, do not forget, it's very, very important, guys. It's very, very important to subscribe to the channel, like the video, because I need your likes to actually make my video very prominent on the algorithm. It's very important, please. Even though you might not have time to watch all the duration of the video, do not forget to stick a like on the video, turn notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Soccer Staples. Bye.